Yeah.
I'm here with my friend Kyle. Comics and CDs on Instagram if you want to check them out. So if you want to see what Kyle's up to, you can check out all the cool comics and stuff that he covers. We have a mystery package here. I don't know what it is.
This is a purchase that I've made a long time ago, and I've had it in my collection, and it's been on my list of books to slab, but I never got around to it when I was doing slabbings. And now that the turnaround's so quick.
Yeah. Now you can send it in and get a week later, and it's never. Okay, so this is almost. So is this from CGC?
Yep.
Are you ready, Kyle?
Yeah. So
are you nervous about it? Or are you pretty sure? What do you think the grade's going to be?
So this is a book that. Well, first, before I get into the book, I just want to say I'm giving Sean the exclusive on this because Sean was kind enough to meet Mr. FedEx for me.
Yeah, I grabbed it for him so he didn't have to worry about it getting stolen.
You get the exclusive unbox.
Yeah, so we get to see if it's cracked or if there's any shit stuck in the thing.
Oh God, I hope not. I've had both those things happen.
Well, do you have a idea what grade you think it's going to be?
I think this is going to be high grade. I like 8.5 is pretty much like the floor on this one.
Okay.
I'm hoping
that you get into the 9 somewhere.
Yeah, like if I get an 8.5, I'll be happy. But if this comes back 9.0, 9.2,
you'll be thrilled.
Yeah, and who knows?
7.5, you'll be a little disappointed.
I'd be a little disappointed at a 7.5.
Well, now how much did you pay for this book?
So this is a book. This is the first big book in my comic book collecting career. So I bought this.
So like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
25 plus, yeah.
Yeah.
I bought
so you probably paid like a lot for the time.
A lot for the
but
time.
Nothing compared to today.
Yeah, it was the first book I ever spent $100 on.
Okay. And like, is this mid 90s, late 90s?
This is probably mid 90s. Let's just say 1995.
Okay, so this was like lunch money. This was like $100 you had to work for. This wasn't like you had a couple extra dollars, but this was like you saved for a few weeks and it was time to buy a big boy book.
I saved for a lot.
Okay.
Of weeks. This is back when I was making like $5 an hour.
Yeah. That's a week worth of work after taxes and food.
Taxes, taking home like $1.60 a week.
Yeah.
You know? And and just to kind of put it in context too, this was one of the first big books I ever bought, and the other big book was my Comico Primer #2.
Oh, that book is huge... Can we actually look at that after we do the opening? Yeah. You want to see? Kyle has an amazing collection of books under here that are like I'm jealous of. I'm jealous of these books.
Show off my labeling system because I think this labeling system is brilliant.
Okay, so this is Kyle's new brilliant labeling system.
I mean,
SPB.
Well, I just put.
In here.
I put a board.
I thought you meant the stickers.
And then I just write what's in it.
Black hole. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That
that way you don't screw up your boxes. Yeah. You can change the labels.
Constantly changing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that looks like a lot of cool indie stuff. All right, we're gonna have fun with that, but we're gonna look now. I'm gonna make some guesses. It's a Spider-Man book. Yeah, it has to be.
It's a Spider-Man book.
Yeah, it has to be a Spider-Man book. I have to guess. Yeah, because Kyle's the Spider-Man guy, and I think that's like been where your heart's been at for 25 years, right? So it's a Spider-Man book. Are we ready to dig into this?
All right, and this is a book that I think people really like. Like, I think people are going to like it. I try to open it up so that we don't see the grade right away. Oh, yeah.
Oh. There's something nice about just a nicely packed slab.
Right.
Pulling it out.
Which end is this?
Do you want me to pull it out carefully? Oh, yeah, it's backwards. Okay, so you can't see the grade. And you didn't peek, right? This is a complete surprise.
All right, so I don't know if anybody can guess just looking at the back, but
all right, let's take a closer look over here. I mean, it looks nice. I can't quite tell in the lighting, but
does that give a little more of a hint?
I mean, it's is it the golden record?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's like as close as you can really get without spending 10 grand these days.
Yeah, take a look at it.
If that's a 8.5,
take a look at this thing.
If that's a 9, that's got some value. Is that? And you had your Voodoo Maestro. Did he press it?
Yeah, Voodoo Maestro. Check him out on Instagram. He's running a special right now. It was $10 for a press and clean. Voodoo's the man. This was $10 for him to press and clean it.
Okay, so the flaw I see here is there's a printer crease right here, but I don't think that affects grade at all. Like where it's like folded over slightly, and I think the slightest little mark there. I think it's got to be in the 9s.
And the only thing I see is it's just a little bit of a shadow. Up here. Like
I think they've been hitting the shadows a little bit harder lately, and I see a little bit of a pinch right there. Oh, that's beautiful.
I paid $100 in 1995.
Yeah, I wish I was buying books like that in 1995.
Well, this is like one of the.
I was buying CDs and eating pizza.
This is one of the few books that I landed on.
Yeah.
So many of the other books from that collection are just kind of bizarre.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, shall we?
Yeah. Let's
look.
Yeah, let's look.
All right. If it's a 9.4, I'll be through the roof.
You'll dance.
But I'm thinking 9.2. I'm gonna say 9.2. I know that's
okay.
aggressive.
It's gotta be near.
What do you think?
It's gotta be 9
you
at
want to
least.
throw a number out there?
I think it's at least 9. I'm not 100% sure. It's got 1, 2 kind of flaws I see.
If it's a 9, I'll be happy.
But I think it's gotta be at least 9, 9.2 possibly.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's see.
Oh, baby!
Yeah. Wow.
Off-white to white.
Off-white to white.
They might go cream on me.
No, off-white to white is great. Wow, 9.4. What is a 9.4 going for right now?
Well, this is the funny thing, is these are hard to price because on the consensus,
they're rare, aren't they?
Well, people sell them and they buy them thinking it's a number 1. So the prices are all
yeah, that happened recently, right?
Yeah,
Did
look.
someone pay like 10 grand for one?
Yeah, look, I have it queued up here.
Okay,
this is them. So a 9.4.
Go collect 1950, so like 2 grand.
2 grand.
Wow.
But look, down here, it's 2 grand again.
Yeah, that's not 2 grand. But also,
there's not a lot on the consensus either. There's only 54.
Yeah, that's a rare book. Wow. To me, I think it would be a solid. Like if he's not selling.
But then look, 6.0 is $9,000.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
You know, and 5,000 because people are like, oops.
But that's easily a 2 grand book. So that's what 2,000% return. In 30.
If only all of my investments back then.
I know.
Smart.
Wow! Congratulations, sir. Let me shake your hand on camera. Congratulations on your forethought and letting it sit around for 25 years before you decided to grade it.
Yeah. It's sat. It's sat around. I mean, this has always been one of the crown jewels in the collection.
Honestly, I mean, you're close to a full run.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great place marker. Even if you never get an actual number 1, this is so close to that and such high grade that when you get it at number 1, it's going to be like a 1.8 and it's going to look like garbage.
Yeah.
And this is like, it looks exactly the same, it's just missing a 12 on it, practically. That's cool. My dream has been to find just one of those records one day with the comic still shoved inside it. Wow. Okay, I don't think we can... We can't surpass that, but let's look at some books. What kind of books can we look at?
Let me show you the other comic from my collection that was the same. I bought it around the same time, and that's the Comico Primer number 2.
Oh yeah, this book I'm kind of jealous of because this is just a beautiful indie. That is such a cool.
Put it over here in the light for you.
Yeah, let me get a better look at this book.
That one.
That's high on my want list.
That one is super high grade also.
Yeah.
And that one is the same thing.
And you got it signed right here, right?
And I got it signed.
Yeah, did you get that?
In
person? Okay, yeah.
It's because it's the perfect spot for a signature. And he did a great.
Out of everyone who gets books autographed, I think Kyle is probably the best because he just knows where to get things placed, and it's amazing. Show do you have you sent it out yet, or it's going? Yeah, the Stranko is getting graded, right?
Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, show me a picture.
This way. The picture within a picture.
Yeah, he just got like probably one of my all-time favorite covers signed, and the placement is gorgeous. Tell me what Steranko wanted to sign it on the logo, right?
He loves signing it on the logo. And the thing that one of the reasons I didn't want it on the logo is because, as you probably know, X-Men 49 is the old logo.
Yeah.
This X-Men 50.
This is the first one with that like cool X-Men.
The first one.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to mess it up. Like
honestly, I like the placement because it looks like it's she's like conjuring up the signature, and it looks so freaking cool.
It's so rad.
Right? I hate it when it's on the logo. It kind of just distracts from the image, and it doesn't look like a cool placement.
Yeah, this thing is out for grading.
Yeah,
and I know what it is. It's a 4.5 because I bought it graded because I didn't want to have color touch, because this comic is notorious for having color touch.
I'm not surprised. I mean, just the way it looks, people are like, oh, let me just get my Sharpie out. Let me just get like,
Just
something
fix it
just
up a little
fix
bit.
the plaque a touch.
And it's clean. It's a really nice copy for a 4.5, but you can see it has the foxing.
Yeah.
Which that was the payoff. I mean, that was sort of
Did you have your presser press it first too, or you?
Yeah,
just...
I sent it to Voodoo.
Okay.
So maybe it comes
maybe
back.
it comes to a 5 if you're lucky.
Maybe it comes back as a 5, but I
Yeah.
think the foxing is going to hold it at a 4.5.
Yeah.
But I didn't want
Amazing.
to spend a lot on it. I paid $1.75 for.
Honestly,
the
I
4.5.
was when you bought it. What was that, like a couple months ago?
A couple months ago.
Yeah, when you bought it, I thought it was a great deal because they're going for like $250 on eBay. So you scored on that.
No, yeah, I can't wait to get it back.
What else is in here? Is this all your big boy?
These are my autographed books.
Oh, okay. Can you
So
show
these
some
are-
impressive autograph placement after I talk you up?
Well, this is
Arthur
classic.
Adams.
This isn't really placement as much as it's color.
It's the perfect color.
I went with green.
Yeah. The only way it would have been better is if you added a red as well. So if you did like Arthur in green and then Adams in red.
I have. You know what I do have? I'll show you a red. So this is the one that I always show you.
Okay.
But you can.
Oh yeah, we've seen this one a few times on that channel. But like, all right, this is what Kyle does. Not only does he get it signed, but he had him draw the sword. So now we know it's Leonardo, right? It's not just a random turtle that we don't know who it is, right?
Right. When I got this done, I asked Kevin. I said to him, "Hey, which turtle is this?" Because there's no weaponry, and he said, "Oh, that's Steve."
The question is, do you want to get 3 more signed?
Right.
The thing is, Kyle, you bought that for what, like a quarter or something, or
I
a
got
dollar?
This was a Goodwill find.
Yeah, you got it for
That
like
was-
nothing. So
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen. That's lightning striking.
Yeah, it might have been even 12 cents or something.
Yeah.
It was like pretty stupid. I love this one just because it's
Cyber.
so insane. And that's my Neil Adams autograph.
It's funny that did you get that one in person or no?
this
You
is-
just found it that
this
way.
is one out of a collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the.
I
Neil
mean,
Adams.
it's nicely placed, and I like
Yeah.
that the gold
And
matches.
it's gold, and it's got the hologram.
I almost prefer it signed on a book like this because the book itself is like not his best work,
Yeah, it's.
but having it with him signed just makes it that much more awesome.
Yeah, it's signed. There's a little. It came with a.
Where I feel like if you get one of his like Batman books signed, everyone does that.
Yeah,
That's kind of like
that's what I
boring,
like
right?
about this one too. Is
Yeah.
It's just bizarre, and then there's the crazy. I don't know if you can see the crazy
Let's see
hologram in
if we
the
can,
light.
let me capture it. All right.
The hologram is actually pretty decent.
That's cool.
It's
Such
like
a
really-
80s, 90s
It's
thing.
really 3D.
Yeah.
It's a little over the top. I mean, it's such a dumb book, but that I love it.
I love it. And I love all the
And it's
gold
gold.
highlights too. The gold highlights.
It's the gold one, right?
Yeah.
Which is like whatever.
But you know what? I like it because it's spot gold instead of just having the whole cover all foil and holographic and stuff.
What else do I have in here? There's a bunch of good stuff in here. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sean
is
Cowboy 1.
This is one of my.
I'm such a huge Darrow fan.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
one of my absolute favorite books.
yeah.
Just one of my absolute favorite books.
Yeah.
And you used to be able to find these in like for cheap.
They're not cheap anymore. They were cheap for the
They were
longest
cheap for a
time, but
while.
now I think it's like a $20 to $40 book. And then if it's signed, you double that. Jack, you have a poster. Don't you have a poster?
I have original art. Prints and posters everywhere.
Yeah, there's Jeff Jarrow stuff all over the place here. Amazing. Oh, that's a really, really cool
Isn't that one awesome?
poster. Yeah, that one I haven't seen. And it's signed right there
Yep, with a little
with a little remark on it.
kitty cat or something.
That is really cool. I love Darrow stuff. That's just something that I'll buy as much as I can get. So you got this at New York Comic Con?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel his prices are, wow, that is beautiful.
I love this thing.
His prices are very affordable. How much did you end up paying for this at the con?
I bought a bunch of stuff from him. I bought like maybe 5 or 6 prints or even more than that.
So you just went ham. You just started buying
I
everything.
bought everything, but I think altogether it was less than $500 with this original piece, and I think it might have been like $350.
Yeah, that
Which is
feels like
insane.
a steal because
Yeah, it
most
was
of
a
the
total
artists'
steal.
original art, and they're not as good, and they're asking like $1,500.
Yeah, yeah, and it's such a weird shape. It's just like a random pice of paper.
It was just like one night. He was just like, it was midnight. He's like, I can't go to sleep. Let me spend 10 hours drawing something amazing.
Because it's like, it just reminds me of like being a kid and just hitting out on the trails with your Huffy.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Hanging out.
Like a Huffy and a BB gun.
Yeah.
It's
It's so
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Miss those days.
Exactly.
All right, what other treasures do we got hidden in this box?
All right.
This box is amazing.
This box is fun, right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Jeff Darrow.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those too. That was a New York Con special.
I got a couple of these.
That year, I think if you bought that for $50, he would also give you a small piece. Did you get a small little work of art with those, or you don't remember?
No, I didn't get a small piece.
Okay.
So yeah, I picked these up.
Oh, so you didn't get those from him directly. You got
No, I
those.
did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But yeah, I got these from him directly. Yeah, and just, I mean, if people don't know what this is, I'll open it up real quick.
They're just like little mini sketchbook comics, I think, right?
Yep. And they're super fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these are artist prints. These ones. These aren't even numbered.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, right? That's right.
That's
these
really cool.
Yeah, these were all artist prints, which I do love. I love getting artist
Kind
prints.
of, yeah, you're getting the rare or first printing of
Yeah.
them.
And their art is just insane.
I know. What's funny is these are probably 10 times bigger in person. Like the actual real ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been a huge fan of Darrow for like 20-something years.
Yeah,
So
me too.
he's one of those artists that helped get me back into comics after I kind of like rage quit them in the 90s. Because it's like I was so sick of all the foil and the gimmicks.
Well,
And then when I found Darrow, I was just like, I'm in love with comics again.
When when Hard Boiled came out,
I
I
like
did
this.
it.
Is that a Jeremy Fish? Is
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
It's a sculpture.
Is it resin or is it?
No, it's wood.
It's wood.
Yeah, it was
Is
carved
it
in
one of a
carved
kind?
in like Thailand. I think it was Thailand. Don't quote me, but it was yeah.
That
He has
is-
he has like a master carver that he sends designs to.
And does he do like a series of 10 or is it like a one of a
No,
kind?
this is one of
or-
a kind.
Wow.
It's a crazy bunny, like it's with skull crossbones.
I love his stuff. I have a bunch of his vinyl toys, but that is really, really cool.
I have. Well, speaking of original art, I have. That's Jeremy.
So that's an original sketch of his.
From one of his Unbeliever boards. I think it was from one of the Unbeliever boards.
That is really cool. And I see you have one of his vinyl. Grab that vinyl toy for me.
Oh yeah. It's a little dusty.
So that's what vinyl toys are for.
Yep.
So yeah, this is one of his original vinyl toys. This is what I got into. These came out in like 2004 or 5, I think.
I've ridden in that van, in his van.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So that's based on his actual van.
Yeah. His van before Big Mike.
That is
This
cool.
Was the one before that.
And you know what else? I just noticed that's really cool. And Kyle has this amazing shelf of books, and he has a really cool robot hanging out right there.
It's really part of the collection.
How cool is that? Like, I want to dig through all these. Another day we can look through your book collection. Oh, what is this poster here?
That was from when the Sword played at Brooklyn Bowl. It's amazing.
That is amazing. So that they just had it up in the wall, or did you buy it from the?
I bought it. It was at the merch table.
Oh, okay.
It's so effing.
How many
cool.
years ago did you buy that?
I think it's 2016. Yeah, it's 2016.
It's gorgeous.
It's so cool. It needs a dusting, but it's so rad. Cause it's like if the paper it's on, you see catch this little bit of paper.
Yeah, it's like
almost like
recycled
hash.
or
Like the green is almost like a hashish green,
oh really?
which is like.
So it just has
the
a
stoner
beautiful
rock.
base color, and then the print on top of it. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love this print.
Amazing. I'm having so much fun just seeing all this cool stuff. Like, I don't even know.
I know. You know what? It's funny because like my little 320 square foot apartment, I don't have enough wall space for everything.
No, I know. I'm out of space myself. And look, in that corner, he has another whole bookshelf full of amazing comics.
Books are literally up to the ceiling.
That's how you're supposed to do it, right?
Yeah.
Just keep buying and stuffing, trying to find room for every
trying to.
book you can.
I'm trying to work my way into the upstairs neighbors.
Now it's like holding the roof up. You can't take them out.
Yeah, exactly.
I love a good bookshelf because I just want to like pull things out and like that. There is 10 hours of just joy looking through all the books and reading them and
It's
stuff.
all good shit. Too.
Yeah,
Like
amazing.
so much good stuff in there.
Oh, I just found the loose comic that goes in that set recently. Cool set.
You know what I love? I love these.
Oh, the Fireside books?
Yep.
Yeah, those are really cool. You want to pull a couple out?
Yeah. Which one do you want to take a look at?
I mean, all of them are great.
You know which one people don't really know is the superhero woman one.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have that one.
Yeah, we'll bring it over to the.
Yeah, let's look.
Yeah, this thing. I didn't.
Because I have the Silver Surfer one, and I have, I think, a Spider-Man one.
Yeah, this one's great. Because it's got it has Red Sonja in it and Medusa. I mean,
I love all these characters.
Yeah,
These are all
they're
my
all
favorite.
Hella.
And I forget, are they it just reprints, right?
Yep.
Of all the
And reprints with the stories and the pinups. They have pinups, you know.
the pinups added to them?
I think they're new. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
That is really cool. I mean, when I see them, I pick them up. I don't have that many. I think I have 2 or 3 of them.
All of them, but I don't know if I have all of them. Stuff the classic. So, classic is the origin.
Yeah. That one I know I have. I haven't looked at it in forever though. Does this one have pinups too, or no? Because I don't remember the pinups at all.
It must. It would have it right. Yeah.
No, that's just the front covers. Yeah, that's why I'm confused because I've never seen the female one and I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right. It's just the cover.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I've never seen that. I really, really want that one with all the female characters. That's awesome.
And then
I don't think I have this one.
oh, that one's great because it's all it's Daredevil.
Yeah.
You know, it's like X-Men. It's like, you know, it's not the original.
It's not Spider-Man and like the big guys. It's
exactly.
Let's see. Does this have any? No, it has the covers. Does it just reprint all the first appearances?
They're mostly first appearances. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just a really
And
cool
what's great
key
about
issue just to have it if you want to just like get the
And
origins.
what's great about it too is they Stan Lee talks about it.
Oh, so there's a whole like
There's
3 or 4 pages.
This is the best part.
Yeah.
Honestly, these are the best parts because you get a real sort of inside look into like how these things came, these creations came into being.
Yeah, his thought process and everything. Those are cool.
And then I think from there,
I think I have Bring on the Bad Guys
and there goes the
myself.
Bring on the Bad Guys, which is
I love
killer
this one.
Romita cover.
That's just like I would love. How much do you think original cover would go for these days? $200,000.
Yeah.
I would love to have that on my wall in my giant comic mansion.
And that one has pinups.
All right, this one does have pinups. I guess I just never really noticed them before. That is awesome. That one, I'm pretty sure I have that one buried somewhere.
And then I don't know where it goes from there. I think I'm just gonna guess it's this, which is these are like, you know,
like the best versus issues,
the best versus, it's
or like the
almost
5 or 6 last time Hulk versus thing before the next Hulk versus thing. All right, that's awesome.
And then that one.
This one I don't think I've
kinda
seen
random,
before.
too.
I like how Red Sonja just shows up in these things. Superheroes and Red Sonja. Where's Conan? Is he on the cover? No.
Right, but it's all the classic stuff. It's got It has.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It has the matchup, the meeting of
the Silver Surfer
Thor
4?
and Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And then, you know, what's that? Amazing Spider-Man 16.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
Fantastic Four.
is it the black cover?
I think that's the black cover.
Yeah.
And then this.
And then
is the
what is that one from? I don't-
Early Avengers.
What is that one from though? Do you know what
This one?
matchup was with Spider-Man and Red Sonja?
That's the Marvel team up. That is literally the Marvel.
Oh,
team
is
up.
it really?
The
Okay.
one where Mary Jane turns into Red Sonja.
I don't know that one. That is
John
interesting.
Byrne art. It's so good.
That to me, it's funny how that's the team up that they put with all those other team ups. Though.
Check it out. John Byrne art.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Oh, it's so good. And it's like, it's so weird because Mary Jane turns into
That's
somehow.
funny.
I don't even know how it happens. But somehow, it's because of this. This happens. Whatever that is.
She turns into Red Sonja.
And then she turns into Red Sonja.
That is crazy.
Because she's a redhead, obviously. Here's like, bang. You see, there's Mary Jane, and then from Mary Jane, it turns into Red Sonja.
That is funny.
It's so cool. Yeah, and then, it's a great.
All right. Those books are beautiful. Is there anything else you want to show in the sign box?
Yeah. Well, you know what's next is the big one, which again, I think I've shown you this before, but I don't know if you want to guess whose autograph is on that.
Is it Neil Adams? Where is it?
It's on the first cover.
Oh, it's
Inside
inside. Okay.
First page.
Was that a accidental find?
This is an accidental find.
So you're just like, oh, amazing Batman book. Let me buy it $5 maybe, or like.
I have no idea how this got into my collection.
Really? So just one day you're just like, oh, I have this extra Batman book. Let me read it or something. Oh, Bob Kane. Wow. How many Bob Kane autographs are out there? There's probably none on the covers because no one signed, covers.
Right.
And when did he die? 89? Something like that? I don't even know.
I feel like he might have died. Did he die before the Batman movie came out?
I don't remember. Maybe he might have.
He was alive for the Batman movie.
That's one reason why you gotta kind of check all your old books. But I never remember because I have so many. But
it's such a weird random. It's just a random Batman comic. It's not like I don't think
Yeah, 175. So it's
don't
just
think
some
it's
kid had it at some convention in like 1972.
Yeah, Mickey.
And, yeah, and just brought it and got it signed.
Right.
I like that you have the clear boards. Kyle really likes the clear boards. I think they're amazing because it really lets you see the back of the comic
Yeah,
without.
like you see, oops, there's a little tape pull on the back of this one.
Oh, you didn't do that, did
No,
you?
that wasn't me.
No.
That's probably Mickey's dad.
Yeah. Or well, Mickey probably. He's probably 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
He got it signed. He didn't know who was getting it signed, and he read it until the tape destroyed it.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not even a tape pull. It's probably just like he left something else sticky on the cover. That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. And then
What a score.
this is just a classic little Evan Dorkin's signature with a I forget what's the voodoo doll.
That's really fun. I like that. Is it just a little mini print?
It's just a print, yeah, just a promotional print.
Do you know if it's something that came like pre-signed, like he signed a whole bunch, or
No, he signed that.
you got it signed in person?
In front of me, yeah.
Oh yeah, it says to Kyle right there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Was that a convention or was that like a book signing or something?
That was that must have been Big Apple.
Big Apple? Okay. Big Apple's pretty good for getting, a couple artists usually.
But there's a chance it couldn't have been. Maybe it wasn't, but I feel like I got that at Big Apple because he was he was promoting that, and then there's another book that he had worked on that was a Dark Horse book where I think he wrote it and somebody else had illustrated it, and he was cross promoting that book too. And I forget.
So it's like the two of them there sitting at a table.
The two
You
of
think?
them were there.
Okay.
I think it was like Everwood was the other book.
5 years ago, when you get to this age, you start forgetting things.
Yeah, it happens. There's my. Just I just love that cover.
Yeah. And he signs for free. If you guys were watching my haul last night, I found one of the boxes you sold me with all your notes for the Marvel Age.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Arthur Adams signs for free. I like that he dates it too. That's actually a lot of artists don't do that.
It's cool, right?
Because that kind of gives it a provenance. So like, oh, what happened 10/19? You can look and like, oh, that was New York Comic Con, or you can kind of look up to see when that event was.
Box.
Okay, next
So
box.
This box has really cool autographs. It's going to be under the B's.
Are you fully alphabetized? You are so organized
man.
right now.
That one is not signed,
That one's not signed. Okay.
but this one is signed.
That one is signed. Is it inside?
Actually, yeah, I'll show you. This one's signed.
I mean, I love. Was it Charles Burns? Is that it? Yeah, I
that
love
one's
his.
signed.
Oh, you guys.
This one is.
Did you
not
get these all
signed.
signed in person, or did you find them this way?
No, I found them like this.
That's amazing.
Right.
Like his covers, I feel like would be perfect for signing. I feel like there's something that would go, like a nice silver along the edge or something like that.
I was just like, again, another one of those things. Like I bought it, I didn't realize it was signed. Where is it? It's gonna be.
Is it not even on the first page? It's like hidden in there.
It's right after this page.
Oh, there it is. I see it. I can't.
And this series, I love this series. Everybody should read this series. It's
The artwork is gorgeous. I absolutely love it.
This is
Wow.
one of those. This is on my list of things to finish getting first prints because there's many prints of these. So it's
Yeah, I think most of mine I just had. Isn't there a collected book of them? I think I have the collected book. I don't know if I have all the singles.
I have the collected book. It's
They're relatively affordable. I think they're like $4 or $5. You can probably get all of them. Yeah, I have that book. But I think they're just low print run. They're probably a couple thousand of them each. So it's not the thing that you can find in dollar bins
I
every
love
day.
too that it's the glossy cover is so cool.
The production quality on it's amazing.
Yeah.
Just the inking's beautiful. I love how she's like black and white with a hint of blue, and then the pink. It just jumps.
These are awesome. These are awesome. I need to.
Everyone, I might have one or two of the individual issues, and every time I find anything by him in the dollar bin, I feel like I've scored.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't care what else I found.
And, all right. So speaking of Charles Burns,
Oh, what's this?
this is my autograph book, which I need to get back into. I need to get back into this. I should have brought this with me to the Big Apple Con, but I was in such a quick rush. I was so short on
I'm
time.
not familiar with this book at all. Give me a little information.
This is just a blank book.
Oh, okay.
But it's Charles
So it's
Burns.
one where he did the cover, and it's for what I guess getting sketches in or something. With one sketch in the front. Oh wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
I guess
Sketched
that's
and
one you
signed.
bring with you to every time he's at a convention. You get another sketch, and then before you know it, you have like 30 Charles Burns sketches.
I was doing it for a minute there.
Oh, cool.
I got my Bob Camp,
Yeah. Oh, that's really neat.
right?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I was getting into it for a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Killer Acid
Killer Acid, okay.
on Instagram. I love this because dude's just rollerblading, not even roller skating. And what's funny about this is it reminds me of the early 90s because there was one weekend where I got really high as like an 18-year-old and borrowed someone's rollerblades. I might have borrowed Spencer's rollerblades.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
In 1991. And me and my friend Young
You just headed out?
Yeah, we just went out. We were just rollerblading through Washington Square Park. So this one really cracks me up.
That's an awesome life story.
Yeah. And then Doug Allen.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Just simple and cartoony, but amazing.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then, so this is funny because this is another Charles Burns sketch. And I was at a different convention, one of the ones that Desert Island throws. But I saw Charles Burns standing against the wall, and I had my book with me, and I was like, so I went, like, I bought this from Charles Burns like the year before, and he gave me, like I said, he did this one sketch for me, which I was really happy with. And then like a year later, I went back and I saw him again, and I thought it was Daniel Clowes. Like in my head, I don't know what happened, but like I had like my wires got crossed, and so I literally thought it was Daniel Clowes. And so I walked up and I was like, "Hey, I would love it if you could do a sketch for me in this book." And
it's like, that's my book.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh wait," and he was like, "Oh, you already got a sketch." He's like, I was like, "Oh yeah, but it's so great." I was like, and then I was like, "Oh man," I had a
you had a mental fart.
I totally had to flub it. Like, well, I love that one so much. It'd be great if you
have
do
another one.
Yeah. So we did this, and this thing's amazing.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah. And then
Chris Ware.
Chris Ware.
Oh, that is really cool. Wait, I gotta get close in on that one.
I think it's pretty sweet.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Kyle. Drip. It's amazing. I love that.
So then this happened. I went to when I got my Comico signed, I asked Matt Wagner for a Grendel sketch, and what I wanted to do was just get the Grendel face, like the pattern
right, it's
of
like
his
a
face.
simple one.
Yeah, just like, just the mask.
Yeah.
But no real face to it, just the mask. And then I was just gonna have a page of like different masks, but he just kind of like went in and did the signature before I could really talk to him about it, and I got this.
I mean, that's still amazing. I guess the idea was you wanted a page with like 10.
The only thing about it is he went over onto the other side, so it's on the back of.
Oh, does it bleed?
Just
well,
a
you
little.
can see a little bit.
And I was like, "Oops."
Yeah.
So lessons learned.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's like and then when that happened, that was kind of like I think the last one I did.
You were so disappointed with that.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, never again.
I lost momentum for a minute after that.
Still an awesome little book though. I love it.
And then here's a pro tip: is when you go and get signatures, bring stickers to give to the guys that you. That you get stickers. That
Obviously.
You get signatures from, or
Just
drawings
kind
from.
of let them know that there's other things that are out there.
Yeah, like I'll be like, "Oh, thank you so much for what you did. Would you like a sticker?"
Yeah, it just happens to be the Queen's Comic Party.
Yeah, I have some stickers. I'd love to give you a sticker if you'd like one. I'm trying to think would you like to see anything else that's in here?
I mean, I could go all day.
You could go all day,
I could
right?
Captain America that.
All right, and this is what I'll show you. I'll show you.
All right, well, a couple more things, and
I'll show you two more.
All right, two more. I'm excited.
These two are two of the same but different.
Are they both signed by Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at these. All right, so first of all, that black just over her legs like that, I think just really matches that. Like that looks amazing.
I love it.
That signature is great. And then this one, he did red but kind of added blood to it.
I asked him to add blood to the
yeah.
to the side.
So by itself, it's like okay, but adding the little bit of blood that makes that
Red
amazing.
has got a little puddle, a little blood puddle.
I am jealous of those. Those are
Isn't that cool?
amazing. I love Sienkiewicz stuff. That wow. Like I said, Kyle is like just the master of getting things signed. I think the way he because you don't get in arguments with the artist, but you're like, you gotta do it like this. This is the
I know.
And like sometimes they kind of fight him a little bit on it, I think. But at the end, it's like a work of art, right? It's not just a signature, but it's a signature that goes with the book perfectly.
Yeah, and Bill Sienkiewicz is like, again, besides like Jeff Darrow, is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my top 10 as well.
So I just love.
Back in the 80s, those New Mutants covers are just the thing that I had on my wall and just like absolutely loved them. Oh, wow, you got some signed early Grendels.
Yeah, these I bought signed. but they're from 1985.
Yeah, that is cool. So it's original. It came out in 83. So like a convention or two later, he signed it. Back before people didn't sign covers. It wasn't about slabbing them. It was just cool to meet the artist and get a signature.
Right, and isn't that cool? Because that's like, it's the nose and the eye of Grendel. You wouldn't really see it.
No, it's super cool.
Right
I love
away.
it.
It's kind of like a little...
All your early Grendel stuff, I am so jealous because I don't have a lot of it, and that's like really high on my want list. But you just do never, you don't find it unless someone's selling it for $1 billion.
Right.
Wow, that is awesome too.
Isn't that cool?
Good placement. It's not like sometimes when it's just on the border on the bottom, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I like that, just like a big old signature right in the middle of the panel. That is amazing.
And then
Okay, one more.
I'll show you one more. I think you're gonna like this one.
Alien Worlds. I do love the Alien Worlds.
I've had a feeling you would like this one.
Yeah.
This is one I found. This is one I just bought for like $1 because I was like, oh, I love this cover. This is so cool.
Yeah, that's a dollar bin score every time.
Yeah, and then got it home, and it's Williamson.
Oh wow, you didn't know, so you just bought it for $1 out of a dollar bin.
Yeah, I didn't know it was in there.
Anything that's from like 1985 and earlier, you gotta kind of look inside. You never know. You know how many signed books I've probably sold over the years, not like paying attention.
Right, it happens.
Yeah, like every once in a while I'll find one and I think this is amazing, and then forget the market, and it just gets mixed into the bins. I feel like when you find them, you gotta be like Kyle and have them all organized and make sure you don't lose them.
I'm still not that organized. I have other books that are signed that are mixed up. I have to go
Just
interact
figure
with
out
them.
which one, try to remember which ones you had to sign.
Yeah.
That was amazing. All right, Kyle, this is a ton of fun. Thanks for letting me hang out at your place. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Instagram, Comics and CDs.
And you're at pretty much all the Queen's Comic Party, like not all of them, but most of the Queen's Comic Party shows.
I love setting up at the Queen's Comic Party.
And the Brooklyn Invasion local to us, and super fun. And Kyle has great deals, and he gives away stuff sometimes too.
Yeah, that's pretty much my business model. Is just give comics away.
Yeah, he did one thing where the Knicks game, depending on how well they did, if they won, he was giving away a whole short box of comics. That's what he did.
For the playoff.
People were like vultures. It was so funny. They came rushing in to get it. It was
so worth it. All
right, Kyle, I appreciate
anything for the Knicks to win.
Yeah. All right. I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.